Last week we talked about insulin spikes, and as I said with Patrick, that's completely transformed the way we bloody think about food now.
Yeah.
And I was sat at my desk and I had some sweets there, as I said, and all I could see, that's going to be insulin diets. So I'll tell you what then, what if I tell you what I got from last week? The key points.
Yes.
And then see if there's anything. Right, so I'm in a fat reduction phase of the program. So my goal is to, if I eat high GI foods, an insulin spike will occur and it will transfer all of that excess glycogen to fat.
Yes.
If I eat low GI foods, my glycogen levels will build up slightly, and to the point it's full, and then it'll turn to fat.
That's
if I
right.
keep bringing it in, right?
If you take in excess calories, which is why we start with the most basic fundamental truth about weight loss, and that is that food is energy, measured in calories normally. You take in too much, you've got to be storing it somewhere. Right. So you're going to have to cut down your calories to start losing it. Now, that's the most basic diet, that's the Weight Watchers diet.
Okay.
And they've ignored everything else. What's healthy, they've ignored the glycemic index, they've ignored whether you can eat foods which are higher in fibre and water so that you can feel full, so you don't have to have those hunger pangs. They've just started with the most basic rule: you restrict what's going in, therefore you're going to lose weight.
Right.
Okay?
Okay. Yes. So then the next step on from that, ketones.
Ketones, yes.
I'm not going to do it next week, but I think you suggested the week after I'm going to kind of take carbs to a minimum, or no, to zero. For how long? About a week? What?
It depends on you. Like I said, the equilibrium thing. It depends how capable you think you are of sticking to it. Because if you're going to fail it, it's a waste of time. Now, you're not going to see the benefits of being on a zero carb diet for at least 2 or 3 days.
No.
And then 2 or 3 days after that, it's going to really start kicking in. So you're going to need about 6 days at least to do it for a week.
Right. Okay.
But, like I said, that's when I dieted for a show, I would always leave the carb depletion to the very end.
Right.
It was like to get rid of the last bit that I couldn't get rid of. You can do well enough getting rid of what you've got with just lowering your calories slightly and eating better food, speeding up your metabolism.